Hello everyone. In this video, I wanted to give you some insight into the way that we approach teaching at CICS. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is that across all of our programs, every course that we run at CICS at all different durations and depth, we have a blended learning approach to teaching. And that means that we capture all of the knowledge base for the programs in pre-recorded lectures and text lessons and downloads, documents, research papers, and so on. So we have the knowledge base captured for students to pre-study ahead of coming along to their live contact time with us. So what that means is that the knowledge that we're sharing with you is captured in perpetually updated and refreshed videos that you can refer back to throughout your training and also beyond your training time with CICS, because we don't limit access to our learning centres post completing a course with CICS. You have lifelong access to that. And those videos are constantly refreshed. We're called the Contemporary Institute, so we need to be up to date and want to be. So we are constantly updating our resources. So rather than needing to attend a live day and receiving a lecture on something and then trying to absorb that information and apply it 2 minutes later in skills practice, you have, between live days with CICS teachers, you have pre-recorded lectures to sit with and study and go back to. So we think that's a pretty special part of our school. So there's the blended learning approach, giving you lifelong access to perpetually updated resources and support materials. Taking that approach means that on the live days that we have with you, as we call them, our tutor contact days, we can be in group discussion, skills practice, case discussions. We can be utilising that time to apply the knowledge that you've pre-studied, again, rather than being expected to hear something relatively new, absorb it, integrate it, and apply it within, a matter of an hour or something. So that really frees up more time for us on our live contact days to really get into the doing and the understanding and the critiquing of the core learning. And that really deepens and enriches the experience of the learning for us. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you, of a blended learning approach, lifelong access to a really comprehensive and really impactful and valuable learning centre. The video recordings are created by the key tutors and the lead tutors on the programme, and also a whole host of specialists and visiting lecturers. We capture their knowledge as well in the resources, so you get to hear from people that are leaders in their field. So that's that section. The other thing I wanted to share with you is how we approach the live teaching days. So all of our courses are led by tutors who are psychosexual and relationship therapists themselves, and very well established, either registered or accredited with COSRT, the College of Sexual and Relationship Therapists. And typically, especially in our qualifying courses, we teach in pairs. So some of our certificate courses we might teach as individuals, but you have leading individuals, as in people who have been doing this for a long time, have created content for the course. We're doing the job of sex and relationship therapy and embedded in psychotherapy in the UK. So you will more typically, though, have 2 teachers, and they are with you throughout your programme. So that means that you've got consistent attention from the start of your programme to the end, with either 1 tutor or 2 tutors, more typically 2, throughout your training period, so they can pay close attention to you and your development. Now, that's in contrast to other models of teaching on psychotherapy trainings, where you have a series of visiting teachers and no consistent teacher with you. Now, some courses run with visiting teachers or new teachers, specialist teachers for each module. Some have a combination of visiting teachers and some consistency with core tutors. At CICS, we're more on that model, and we have always 2 people with you throughout your program, monitoring your development, supporting your development, getting to know you as a practitioner, you as a person, all the way through. And then our specialist visiting teachers join the group for particular modules. And when they do, your co-tutors are still there. So that frame is held all the way through your training, and you're not needing to adjust and adapt to new teachers, and nor are new teachers required to adjust and adapt to you and the group dynamic that is developing, without the containment and support of teachers who are consistently with you from start to finish. So this is an investment we make at CICS. We think it's very important for the development of therapists, psychotherapists and counsellors, to have consistent teaching and to be held in a supportive frame from the start of their course to the end. And we think that can be disrupted if the teachers themselves change for every module. So blended learning, capturing of the knowledge base in pre-recorded videos and loads of support documents, which you study ahead of your live days. Then you join us on the live days, and you have more typically 2 teachers, especially on the qualifying program, who will guide you through the material. And those teachers are doing the job of psychosexual and relationship therapy and have been doing it for some time. And if this is one of our other courses, so for example, our diploma in compulsive sexual behaviour is led by specialist teachers in compulsive sexual behaviour. And our diploma in clinical supervision is, of course, led by experienced supervisors. So consistent teaching, bringing in specialist teachers, guest teachers, the people that have taught on the video lessons, who have a specialism in a particular area, will be part of the live days, but your frame is held by consistent teachers. So that's how we do things. We think that's the best way to support the development of psychosexual and relationship therapists. And that's how things would be should you choose CICS to be your learning provider. Thank you.